Hello, my Virgos. This is Tracy Brown coming to you today to do your November horoscopes after the elections. How are you today? Before we get started, let me tell you Tarot Plain and Simple by Anthony Lewis is the book that we're going to be using in my tarot class. Please join me in my tarot class. It will be for 6 weeks every Wednesday. Go to tracybrownlive.com to get more information. And also go, if you would like your own personal reading, go to tracybrownlive.com. We are having 10 million cases of the corona COVID virus in the U.S. Cases are rising, so I want you to be able to keep yourself clean, and Dirk's Wipes is my recommendation. Go to DERX Wipes, WIPES.com, and they come in several, what I like to call flavors, and it is your money's worth. This is used. I've already started using this one, so it comes wrapped with a lot of wipes. What is around my Virgos for the month of November? What is around my Virgos for the month of November? Please, God, authorize me to know what is around Virgos for the month of November. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Ooh. Amen. 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 All right, Virgos, what's around you? I get a King of Pentacles who's being a little bit of a tightwad. Okay? It looks to me like he's not trying to share his money necessarily. With who, I'm not sure. My first impression is that he doesn't want to share his money with family. That was my first impression. But then Spirit was like, no, he's saving his money for just family. But he still might look like a tightwad to you, Virgo. All right? If there was a choice between a Virgo and an air sign man, I would have to say leave the air sign man alone. I think the Virgo will definitely give you a better future. I think although the Virgo seems to be, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, earth sign man. Although the earth sign man, I apologize when I said Virgo, I'm talking to Virgos. Although the earth sign man seems to be way too conservative with money, way too fearful, talks about how to save money constantly, he is the complete opposite in terms of responsibility to this air sign person. So I would have to say, if there was a choice, choose the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man. All right? I feel like you would have to keep your purse away from the air sign man. So the air sign man, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, will make you spend your money because he sees it as love. So if you spend money on him, he'll like you. Whereas the earth sign man, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, likes you because he's considering how to conserve for the future. So it's two different type of likes here. And I prefer to have the man for you that is constantly delivering conscious ways to provide inexpensively than to have an air sign that is like, throw caution to the wind and you should just spend your money because we'll die tomorrow. We're all going to die tomorrow. It doesn't mean that you should do it the air sign's way. It's selfish, it's inconsiderate, it's irresponsible, all right? And you do not need that in your life. So I believe the better choice, if there is a choice, even if you don't see the choice today, because the air sign person, right? The Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be a little boring. Capricorns normally aren't boring, but they could be very conscientious, which means they're not about to spend money on an outdoor cafe. Will not happen with a Capricorn. They're gonna be like, if you can cook and you got two arms, get in there and cook, woman. That's a Capricorn, right? And they say it in a funny way. It's not disrespectful, but I'm just trying to say that you would be way safer, Virgo, with an earth sign man. Because in a weird kind of way, he's going to be very, very generous to you. Just not in a way that you would think you need it. So if you're type of Virgo, especially if you're born in August, that is a way too elaborate in how you think and how you look and what your environment should look like. You're going to get all of that from an earth sign man. All of it. Not on your time frame. You are going to have to understand that this is the COVID. And if you need a beautiful China vase, it will not happen right now. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Especially if you're a Virgo born in August. I just need it for this corner right here. I just picture this, babe. Babe, picture this. Right there. Your earth sign man is going to be like, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Let's check into it. And, you found it? Yeah, $2,000. It's a beautiful vase. Let's put it on our wish list. Don't get mad at your earth sign man. When he said put it on your wish list, he wasn't joking. Don't try and buy that vase and put it in the corner of that house and think he's going to be okay with that. He will make you suffer. If you're that type of Virgo that wants what you want when you want it because you said you want it and you ain't taking no for an answer, good luck with that. Now that air sign man is going to tell you, babe, you got the money? Get it, babe. But he's telling you to get it because he's about to say to you, I need a car. I don't stop you from getting whatever you want. How you going to stop me from getting a car? And you're going to be forced to do it. What he said for you to get wasn't out of love for you nor love for the family. It was for future love for himself. And nothing about that will be right. Buyer beware. This earth sign man is about to propose. Be careful that there's something about this that you're lying to yourself about. Notice I didn't say he was lying. I said you're lying to yourself about. Notice what you want in the middle of the COVID. The COVID is not going to be about fancy cars, beautiful homes. It can't, guys. It can't. So humble pie, eat it. Eat it. You think you need to buy fancy clothes? You don't. All right? Pull way back. Start looking in your closet for stuff you have not worn in years. They will show value now. There's a creative aspect that's coming through. Dive into it. It's certainly going to be creative because I get it as parallel entities here. Have fun with this creativity that's about to come through. And there's going to be a big sacrifice. Now, it's so weird because I know I'm talking to Virgos, but it's not a Virgo personality to be so demanding. Virgos are actually very conservative. So who am I talking to out there? that's a Virgo that's acting a little privileged, a little spoiled, not considering that the COVID is just ripping us a new one. Who am I talking to? Because I need you to get it. I need you to get it. COVID changed everything. So a big sacrifice coming from you is a big sacrifice coming from you. Okay? Let's see what else Spirit needs to tell us. Some of you are walking back into a situation, has something to do with money. Stay very strong and be methodical if it has something to do with money. Definitely walking back into something you had walked away from. That's very interesting, Virgo. But it actually could wind up turning a little better. But being very strong is going to be the most important thing, because if you're walking back into something, there's an expectation of you being the same person, and you have changed. You might walk back into something, especially it could be a relationship, to only discover, I don't want this. Don't be surprised at that discovery. And when it hits you, walk away. Some of you need to go back to school or get some new training, maybe a certificate in a particular area. There's definitely going to be massive creative change. So somebody that thought they were going to be one thing might wind up in music. Like it's all like, go with the flow. Where you end up, Virgo, is going to be a shock to you. And it's a good shock. It's just that when you have the ability to be straight and narrow, because that's what a Virgo is, very methodical, very straight and narrow, there's just some pulling of restructuring, and all of a sudden creative energy comes in, and voila, we got a different person showing up. Who are you, Virgo? You know, I really like this look. Maybe it's the flowers, but this is, I kind of look kind of cute here. Lucky me. Don't worry about money, Virgo. Money gets flipped. And you, without a doubt, are going to be standing on something amazing. And you'll see it better probably in February, but the money won't show up until October of next year. Also, Virgo, it would behoove you to get out of a linear place and into a much more fluid, spiritual, I trust the universe, I trust God, I trust Jesus, not in a superficial kind of way, because a lot of you all say, I trust Jesus. I ain't worried about the COVID because I trust Jesus. That's stupid. God is the COVID. So if God is the COVID, God is talking to you. And God is saying, wear your mask, wash your hands, get your dirt wipes, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you wind up losing your job, it's an opportunity to reinvent yourself. And probably reinvent yourself in a creative aspect. That could include owning your own business. And that's where you have to say, I trust that I lost my job for a reason. And I think I want to open my own business. And Jesus, help me. I trust you. I trust that losing my job was for a good thing. See how that works differently? Right? You get that, right? Because that's going to be very important for you to understand. All right, I'm going to stop here. You guys got a very metaphysical reading, by the way. The first part was about relationship. Stay out your head, Virgo. Stay out your head and try to put your heart back here. Try to live with your heart inside of you. Try not to be so fearful and so shut down and so closed off that you don't display caring and kindness. Who am I talking to? I love to say that. Who am I talking to? Final outcome. Thank you, everyone, for letting me do these readings. I'm back, and it feels good, so thank you. All right, final outcome. Trust. Trust. Faith. Faith in God. Faith in Jesus. Faith in your highest authority. The word trust is big here. Let me show her. She's so pretty. Trust. Trust in life. Nothing happens by chance. The universe is guiding you towards your destiny. Have faith. Have trust. All right, Virgos. If anybody would like to elaborate on anything that I said in my readings, TracyBrownLive.com. Contact me. Bye, guys.